Hello, and welcome back to Irish Bear Games. Today is episode 2 of our Tactician playthrough of Divinity Original Sin 2. In last episode, we finished the tutorial ship, the Merryweather. It has crash landed on the Reaper's coast, so we are right outside of Fort Joy right now. And in this playthrough, we're going to find our companion, Ifan bin Mezd, and get him to the magic mirror in Fort Joy so that we can change up his talents, give him the lone wolf, and we'll be set up for to continue on, to go through some battles and see what the story has. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and let's jump in. Alright, so right now we're just on the coast. We crash landed right here, and yeah, we have here's the map. So we have just a little bit discovered. We have the Fort Joy Beach waypoint that we can use, and then we should be going down obviously in this direction. We will be able to find Fort Joy itself. And so yeah, the map, and let's go ahead and look at the journal, get an idea as to what we need to do. We looked at it last time, but we can just give ourselves a little update, remind ourselves a little bit about what we need to do. Escape from Fort Joy. We escaped the sinking Merryweather and washed up on the islands, the island of Reaper's Eye. Fort Joy looms. Okay, hot under the collar. I'll need help removing my source collar. So that's pretty much all we have right now. We are, again, at the very beginning. This is pretty much Act 1, depending on how you classify the Merryweather and that whole
Void woken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Yeah, so this could be considered Act 1. The ship could also be, it just depends on how you want to look at it. But we have some Void Woken over here. Let's go ahead and Dimensional Bolt, and we'll get this fight started. Very cool. Alright, it looks like we maybe got some oil on the ground. Yeah, we did. We also have blood over here. So if I were to put an elemental totem on the blood, we would get physical damage, and on the oil we would get magic damage. Either one is effective though, given that these guys don't have any physical or magical armor. So let's go ahead and just Conjure Incarnate. We can't even get it to the blood anyway, so we'll get it on the oil. And we can get our totem right, maybe, let's see, where can we? Oh, I haven't clicked it, that's why. There's likely going to be times I'm going to misclick, and I'm going to just walk straight into the fight, and that's going to be exciting for everybody. So we'll see how that goes. Go ahead and shoot him one more time. Very cool. 12 damage, that's great. And oh, it didn't get him on the oil, so he doesn't have any. Well, that's a bummer, but that's alright. We'll be able to kill this one. And, okay. Very cool. We are going to set up one more totem. We're not going to need the second totem in this fight. He's going to die pretty quickly. But I think it's just to help with the, like, the muscle memory to continue to do it. Oh, did I hit? Well, that's one way to kill your own totem. Just directly shoot it. So that's alright. Wow. But yeah, setting up the totems is just something I want to do every turn. The more totems we have out, obviously, the higher the damage, and the higher chance that the enemies attack my totems, attack my incarnate, rather than attacking me. Kind of prevents us from actually having to get in melee, which we are not going to be good at. So
These bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
alright, there we go. Most likely they don't have anything. Okay. Raw, lumpy giblets. Very cool. Magister Jalen, what do you have? Beautiful. Okay, cool. The barrel over here, nothing. Alright. Let's keep moving. Oh, here we go. One of the best.
Here, Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them. What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive.
I don't. Oh, see you later, dude. This is just one of the best characters. I feel like a bone helmet wearing squirrel that rides on a cat, and he's just like some sort of like medieval knight, I guess, and his mount is named Quercus. Great.
But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great acorn is returning in all its wrath.
The Great Acorn. I can't wait to learn more about this Sir Laura's lore.
What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great acorn's vile servants, it can do so again.
This is really great voice acting. I love just I just love it. It's great.
Follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
All right, so we have a few options. Laugh and tell him he's quite welcome to follow in your shadow. Ask the squirrel why he accuses us of destroying his forests. Giants, acorns, shields. Tell him you've no idea what he's talking about. Wave the rodent away. You don't have time to talk. Let's just go ahead and say you can follow in our shadow.
It speaks our tongue, Quercus. Hush before... What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora, grandest of the...
I wish you would finish that sentence. Grandest of the what?
Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed.
My dear steed.
No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence.
Hey, fair enough. Not too quick to trust.
Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
The great acorn waits for no one. I feel like that's his best impersonation of John F. Kennedy. Alright, let's get... We got the Red Prince here. Honestly, not interested in talking to him. I just kind of want to find Ifan and get on with our game here. Alright, we got the cat.
Hello, small, furry creature. How do you do?
Well, we got a little kitty here.
It seems
Let's
we're
talk to
not
it.
the only
cat's
ones.
eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
Ask if the cat is feeling okay.
Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Wonder where he came
The
from.
cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Alright. So, there is some sort of quest line with the black cat, but I have, from what I've gathered, it is quite difficult to keep him alive to see the ending of that quest line.
I've spotted something.
You know, oh. Where? You spotted something where? Let's see, can I do this? Oh, okay.
I need to dig here.
Alright, and we don't have a shovel. I know what we could do. We could go talk to our friend, the Red Prince. Because lizards can dig. We could go talk to him, use him for his digging skill, and then just kind of be like, alright, see you later, dude. So, maybe we just go do that real quick. We can get this loot, whatever it might be. Where is he? There he is. He's over here. But yeah, if we can finish the Black Cat quest, that's great. If we can't, that's also fine. I
You
don't really
spot a
mind.
strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be...
Yes.
Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Casually remark he should find a place in the shade. Looks like he's been
The
standing in the
lizard
sun
turns
far
about
too
with
long.
the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I suppose that's what passes for wit in your neck of the bog, I should think. But wait,
Bog.
perhaps I spoke too soon. I recognize you now. The brave soul, the savior.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I was with
Call
you
me
on
that.
that ill-fated ship, and might well not have survived had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hole. You have my gratitude.
Yeah.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you were glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand idly by when
Yes,
people
I'm
are
sure
in
you've all
danger.
the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Sure. You were the
Now
one
then,
who
if
started
there's
it, so
nothing
whatever.
further,
I squeezed dude in here standing on
I'm
that
sure
rock.
I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Yeah, it feels like everything he does is dramatic.
Tell me,
What?
do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Say that you see memories, childhood days spent in the sun. Say that as of last night you see a kraken-infested wasteland you never want to get near again. We'll just say childhood
Memories.
days in the sun.
Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Tell him that's a rather specific vision he has there. Why an
It's
empire?
rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun.
The spouse of the sun.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
Yeah, it seems like him standing on the coast in rags with a source collar on.
Grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
All right, invite him to travel with you. Maybe we can win his throne back.
A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine. I accept on one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the mystics of my kind.
Okay.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Sure, promise.
Jolly good.
Okay. Let him know that I'm
Oh, my
undead.
word. How you do astound me.
I know.
Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels can fool me? But don't worry. I have studied the arcane arts for years, including necromancy and demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices of common folks. In fact, I prefer the exceptional in all things. Your secret is safe with me.
Good to know.
So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying.
Mm-hmm.
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say
Even
you?
subterfuge. We'll just say fighter.
Very well. Onwards then to victory.
The
No,
Red
that
Prince
settles
nods
it.
and gives you a
Okay.
smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince.
This guy.
Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
My lord.
As your luck would
Oh my
have
God.
it, I seem
He
to be
just keeps
fresh out
going.
of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
That's fantastic.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as
Yes,
we
yes.
So, without further ado, let us be off.
All right. Thank you, my lord, for talking to me. And now that he's stopped, we can get back to what we were actually trying to do this whole time. Well, damn, he talked for 12 hours. Now I don't remember where the digging point is. It's up here somewhere, maybe. Maybe should have marked it on my map or something. That could have been a good idea. Let's see. Is it over here? Alright, well, that's great. The whole point of this was to... Okay, we can get these mushrooms, that's good. I think these ones are good for making... If I remember correctly, they're good for making health potions. Which, again, not great for me, but helpful for whoever I decide to go with. Well, if I... Okay. Isn't it, like, right here? Where is it? How did I lose it so... so readily? Oh, it's up here. Nice. Okay, cool. We got it.
Need a shovel.
Okay. Switch on over to him. Have him dig.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Alright, let's hope. Oh, a sack. Darling bow. Okay, we got some gold and a leather armor. Oh, nice. Okay, very cool. Now we can talk to him.
By all
Let's say
means, let us
Are you
separate
certain you want to
ways.
dismiss your companion?
Yes.
your loss.
Yep, it is my loss. Thank you, sir. What is he just gonna walk off into the bushes over here, huh? See you later, dude. I appreciate the help. We're gonna go ahead and I have stained pants for 1 physical armor. I think I'm wearing ones, so the same. Okay. Let's go ahead and put on this. Ooh, look at me, looking good. Cool. Okay. That's actually a nice, pretty big boost to our physical magical armor. All right.
I know nothing of any Verdus.
We
Okay.
already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
So this
I am a
is.
proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of
Let's just see.
subverting.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Okay.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Okay, so this is an interesting situation, really. You have Dallas the Hammer down here, and then you have, obviously, a bunch of Magisters, the Hammer's pets, these big scary guys, and then Bishop Alexander. I don't want to just jump in there and be like, hey, stop, because, well, I mean, I will not survive a fight with any of these, and we can just kind of see how it plays out. Again, I'm not going to back up any sort of Magister. They are, well, pretty much my main enemy right now. So let's just see what they do. Also, I want to point out how interesting it is that the Godwoken Bishop Alexander, he also has a source collar on. So, I don't know. I just think that's really interesting. Like, he has source powers, but they are also afraid of it, that they don't even let their leader use them, which is pretty interesting. We do have Scholar and Mystic options to say. Quaintly mused that if they wanted to keep a lot of their Magisters in check at once, the Spectral is the way to do it. I guess I don't want to say anything, so I'm just going to be small. go
Atrusa
unnoticed.
pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
That is brutal.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atrusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness.
I believe we're done here.
All right.
What a waste.
So,
Come.
also
We'll be
very
needed
interesting.
elsewhere.
One, what are good friends for? You know, apparently Bishop and Atrusa were good friends, and now he just sucked the life out of her. So that's cool. And did that not seem like a source power that Dallas just did? I feel like these are all good to keep. It just feels like the use and non-use of source powers is obviously certain people are completely allowed to do it, and others not so much. Feels like pretty good commentary, I want to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and save right here. I think it just saved. That's fine. I can do my own save. And Ifan is right here. Let's go ahead and jump in and talk with him.
Business, long pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
Griff.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
Yep.
The
Lone
thug
wolves.
freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
Okay, so I'm not siding with the bully. Being racist towards this elf over here. I'm just gonna tell the thug to back off.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
Sure
The
thing.
elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
Nice. Okay, cool.
There is a safe place.
Sounds great. So we can talk to
Ifan
Ifan.
rolls his sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
I was.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Undead, tell him you're not much of a
Suit
handshaker.
yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run.
Nice. So you asking to
And
be a
then I'll be
team,
looking
huh?
to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Okay. Say the thugs were afraid when you mentioned the
He
lone
shrugs,
wolves.
looking
What
off
are
to the
they?
side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Let's see. You're keen to get out of here. How does he think that'll
The
happen?
usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put.
Fair enough.
2 heads are better than 1.
Yes.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in.
Good.
Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
So, his base class is Wayfarer, ranged bow attacker, utilizing the high ground for extra damage. I think that's what we want. He can be physical, I can be magical damage, and then we can stay in the back and let the totems and the Conjured Incarnate kind of take the front, and then we can CC and deal damage from the back lines. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Onwards.
So, cool.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Awesome. Okay. So, let us... pretty sure she has summoning skill books. So
amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal,
she does.
The woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers.
Let's go ahead
She
and
doesn't look up
get
as you
this.
approach.
+1 to warfare. Ooh. Man, I wish it were to summoning or huntsman. That would be better. It does give 3 magic armor, but I won't have enough to get it, even if I sell most of my stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and... So it's probably a good idea to keep like these mugs of water and wine and all that, but right now we're just looking for the money. So we're gonna go ahead and just sell the lot of it. Not the mushrooms though, actually. Not that mushroom and not the tea. Okay, the shell, the axes, the swords. We can keep those pants for Ifan. A shield can go. The Four Sisters leaflet, the book. We'll keep Vane's notebook. I thought these cups were going to be worth more, but that's okay. Sheets of paper we can keep. I'm pretty sure we can make scrolls with those. All of the plates. The bedroll is good. The paintings. The gold cup is worth a lot. The wooden figurine. And we'll keep those. Okay. So that's 437. That is more than enough to get this. What else can we add in? How much are these? 192. So that's 49, 149. We could get one of those. What about these arrows? 192, 192. Okay. Well, we do have gold. So the gold we have. How much have we got? Oh, that's expensive. 120 for just the fire arrow, but it's 192 for 2 poison arrows. Bird stuff deals 2 to 4 fire damage. Can poison a target, does 2 to 4 poison damage. Okay. Let's go ahead, and we've got the Farsight Infusion book. Let's get these 2. 480. That'll be like 43 from our money. So we'll have like a 113 left. Anything else I can get? I could get that empty potion bottle. Huh. Okay, I think what we can do is we'll just make this even, and we can sell. Cool. Honestly, maybe that was better than Ifan's weapon. What about Ifan? No. Okay, good. The toy crossbow is better. Takes away... Oh, it does add 1 to finesse. Ooh. Damn. Can I undo? Shoot. Okay. It has lower damage, but it does offer 1 to finesse. And it doesn't cut the movement. That's okay. It's whatever. We made the mistake. We can move on. Alright.
And what you after?
We're alright, thank you. Just wanted to buy stuff from you. Let's go ahead and go to the map. We're going to set up a little marker for summoning skills. Oh. Summoning skills. Good. Okay. Got our own little marker. Remember where that is. And sort by type. Yes. We can use this. Learn the skill. Give these to our friend Ifan. Do we have any others? I'll keep the firestorm. You can have that. You can have these. Okay. And so, we can't make anything with this just yet. Oh, here. Our friend Ifan can wear these. I think what we can do now is go ahead and pull up our crafting, our combining table, and we can put in the bottles. Sure, just all of them. Oh, okay, sure, just one is fine. And we can do the Flyagaric combine. That'll give me a poison. Awesome. It's good for me, and I can combine one, put one of those. Actually, we're gonna put 3 of those in, and we can put all of those in. Okay, so can I combine these two? Okay. Okay, cool. Got ourselves a bunch of health potions, which is useful. And yeah, I think we're pretty good to go here. We can drop these into our friend Infan. Wow, look at that. We're already at 8 health potions. We got 3 poison bottles for us. That's pretty great. Alright, throw in a quick save. And we will make our way to the magic mirror, which should be over in... Nope, not over here. It should be in here. Yeah.
So, this is Fort Joy. The delivery.
Yes, it is. Nice little experience boost coming in here. Let's take Ifan. Go to the mirror. Okay. Appearance, we're not going to change. There's no point in changing that. So, let's look. He has finesse and intelligence. I think the intelligence is because he has Geomancer. Yeah, so it can help with it, boost his damage of Geomancer. But I don't want him... The Geomancer is good for... like crowd control, poison damage, stuff like that, which essentially, eventually, I'm going to have Fane also have Geomancer skills. So I think for now, it'd be good to have him have them, but I'm not worried about the damage from it. So we're going to take away the intelligence, and we're going to put it into finesse. Abilities, we'll keep these the same. He can be our bartering. That's all. This is all good here. I'm fine with all of that. But the talents, take away Pet Pal, and go ahead and find our Lone Wolf. And that will just majorly buff him. Yes, finesse is at 20, so he'll deal quite a bit more damage. Huntsman's 4, Geomancer's at 2. Yeah, we're going to give him the cello also, because doesn't like a good cello. Very cool. Okay, yeah, so I think that's a good base for us. And let's go ahead and make our way back up. All right. I think this guy, let's check.
I'm very tired.
Okay, so these are pyrotechnic. Muddy mittens.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves did need
I
some.
mean, I can take those. Those are cheap. I don't need any of these pyro books, but mittens would be pretty good. Let's throw in the threadbare pants because I don't need those. And then we can just equal it out. Accept. Thank you, Stingtail. Take your leave. And I will wear these. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not the sharp little knife, down on the table.
Okay. Let's see what he's got. 600. A bottle of water, apple juice, orange juice, mug of wine. Okay, so he has a lot of food. These grenades are great. But I can't afford any of this stuff, so.
What?
Ask if he's in charge around here.
Who's asking?
Human, say you come to him as a kinsman seeking guidance.
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening.
Not interested in trade. He has nothing I'd want. Ask him if he knows that his thugs are terrorizing the camp citizens. So you're looking for a way out of this place. Let's say that.
Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes.
Potatoes. Okay, that's fair. Fair enough. What do you know about the Magister's
They'll cure you with
cure?
your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache too.
Alright, see you later, Griff.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Okay. So, we should have...
Isn't it?
I know of... Along the coastline, up the coastline this way, we should be able to find a... There will be a fight with some crocodiles where we can get a really useful pair of gloves. But first, we're going to talk to this crab.
Call it like a dog. A very tall, very strange-smelling dog. I'd pity you, but Jack the Ineffable has a soft spot for beauty, and you carry that choker off so very well.
Wow, this is to the crab to watch its tone. No, I'm not going to do that. Human skill that you don't even like. No, we're just going to ask what it's doing here.
Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores.
There we go, okay. Any way out of
But
Forgery?
of course, they'll happily dump your meager bony corpse into the sea when they're through with you. Oh, the tragedy of it.
Ask if it knows what exactly goes on inside the fort.
Sorcerers dance while magisters pull the strings. Fools all! Their tomfoolery won't save them from the destruction the void shall wreak upon them.
Ask the crab how it came by its
Power
source
is my
powers.
birthright,
Source
same as
powers.
yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights, and the other has sunk into depths too humiliating to describe. Pity. Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure or the disease?
So it's a source magic crab. Very cool. Alright. Ooh, empty potion bottle. Good to know. Okay, so up here is where we're going to have the fight with the crocodilians. The way I want to do this is... There we are. Okay. So, first, let's move that over. Farsight Infusion. Play dead. Okay, and what about him? So, he doesn't need that. This can be over here. These can be over here. This. Minor. Minor. Do you not hold more than... Okay, so 7 is the biggest stack you can have, I guess. Okay, get that sorted that way. Actually, I want to have just one space between each one. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I think we're ready. I think we're going to split the party. And we're going to have Ifan sneak and sneak his way up here. There's a barrel. One sneaky little barrel. nothing in there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna sneak him up here. Try and hide in this corner. And then we're gonna have... Oh, nope, don't. We're not just gonna walk into the fight. We're gonna... Oh, wow, okay. He's already in the fight, huh? Let's see. Let's go ahead and dimensional bolt into this fight with him. Cool, okay. Can he attack? He can. He's got the high ground plus 40 damage. That is fantastic. Okay. So, we're gonna just start shooting. Very cool. We've already taken his knockdown arrow. Let's see. There's oil on the ground, so we can do this, but we can't attack. Can I do encourage? I can, but it probably won't reach our friend. No, it won't. So, we're just going to shoot one more time. Wow. Big damage numbers already. Shoot at me. Fair enough. Good about the damage. This is why we've come to this fight, so we can get these gloves that this saltwater crocodile apparently is wearing. Okay. So. Conjure Incarnate on the blood. Damn, it didn't work. He's not on the blood. Okay. Okay, and we are going to dimensional bolt him. Very cool. Okay. Why not attack this one? Okay, one attack, two attack. Awesome. If then is low, it's good. Okay, 45. That's good. Fair enough. Okay. So to take this, it costs 1. So what we can do is we can go elemental arrowhead on the oil. We can take one of these to heal up 30. How much life do we have? Yeah, that'll get us full. And then now we can attack twice. Target is out of sight. Why isn't it out of sight now where it wasn't before? What about this? Can we just slam this into him somewhere? Okay, I think we need to move forward. It's gonna cost us all of our... Okay. So go right here with 2 AP. And then I should be able to still do this, or... Yeah, cool.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, pretty good. There's some burning damage off on this guy. Let's go ahead and put an elemental totem down on this blood. And... Okay, so this one's pretty much dead. If I can just shoot him... Killed one. Good deal. Okay, let's do... It says higher damage than my basic attack. Sounds good. Oh, come on. Ooh, that's not what I expected to have happen.
I'm fading.
That was way worse than I planned it to be. Wow, okay. Fortify. Oh no. Okay. Okay. It has everything. It's full health. Alright. That's scary. If I move, it gets an attack of opportunity, which will kill me. Can I maybe kill this guy? No, he fortified, so he has a lot of... Is that like... Okay. Shoot. This fight is not looking good for me here. I don't have any way to get my armor up with Ifan. Let's see, how much armor does he have? It could be, yeah, I can attack, take away his armor, and then I can use the knockdown. In that way, it can't get up. It has to spend its turn to get up, and then maybe it gives me just enough time to hopefully maybe get away. I don't know, we'll see. So let's just go ahead and attack here. Let's go ahead and attack one more time. And now let's hope that the knockdown arrow does its job. Perfect, okay. So turn was wasted to do that. Okay. So, we're going to again. Totem. Does this work on these guys? Invalid target. Okay, so no, it's just on the summons. We're going to use this. Cool. And then we're going to shields up. And hopefully let me survive an attack. Very cool. Okay, lots of... Okay, ooh, do I die now though? That is very dangerous. Okay. He has 3 attacks. Can I kill him in 3 attacks? Because it's going to get at least 2 attacks on me, and they deal 20 some odd damage apiece. I think it maybe even gets 3 attacks. So maybe we need to resurrect Fane and get him somewhere else. Yeah, keep our longevity. So we're going to revive him back over here. And then we're going to use... So now we only have 3. So if I use a health potion, that'll give us some good life. Maybe then... if we just attack here... or here... Either way, it doesn't really matter. They have about the same amount of health. Okay, so I... Oh, okay. Also strike is 14, not as much damage as it could have been. Ah, that's a big one though. Okay, well, we are back into the fight. We can conjure incarnate, so that's really good. And conjure a fire incarnate, which would give me the fireball spell. Elemental totem here. And then we can go ahead and dimensional bolt up here to this. Okay, no, we're gonna shields up because we are so low. Okay. Okay, good. Hell yeah, okay. Perfect. Now, I can move up here next to him. And now it'll attack. Oh, okay, that's... I did not see that coming. I really just didn't see that coming. Okay, well, that is what it is. Shoot. Alright. We got it. We can do this. I guess I could have used it. I do have a number of resurrection scrolls. I could have brought Ifan back, and that could have been a good thing to do. Okay, let's go ahead and hide here. Let's go ahead and hide here. Split the party. Ifan makes his way up. Ifan does not have good sneak though, because like this guy just sees him immediately. This looks like a spot right here that he couldn't see regardless of where he looked. Oh, I can't get to there. That's partially why. Okay. Well, he's in a good spot. He has no magic armor and he's damaged. Can I use encouraged? That'll get both of us. That's good. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit this guy. This.
I will yield to none.
And then we can hit him with just a regular. No, we're gonna go elemental arrows, oil, and then we're gonna just shoot with a regular. Very cool. Okay. Good. Oh, nice. They're all pretty close together. So what I think I want to do then is if I do this, that'll set a fire on the ground. Then I can use my other two abilities, Conjure Incarnate and Elemental Totem, on the fire, and then my Incarnate can throw a fireball and hit all three of them, which is going to be massive. So let's go ahead and do that. Throw this, explode, do a little bit of damage. Conjure Incarnate right here. And luckily the Incarnate goes directly after me, so. And we can have this guy. Okay, Incarnate. And Fireball. We'll hit all three. Very cool. Okay. Not the biggest damage numbers, but in turn. Yeah. Fortify. No. Okay. Just gonna move out of the way. Hey, that's fine with me, because now resisted my magic armor. So if I do this, I can hit 2. Good. I can hit 2 again. And I'm gonna just, now I'm gonna do fire. Very cool. I killed one. Hell yeah, okay. That's good. A waste of an attack on that guy benefits me greatly. Get fire on him. Let's go ahead and dimensional bolt this one. Or this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it with this one. Okay. And then now we can just hit it with our fire damage. Get a little bit of extra damage on it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. He's ooh, okay, maybe not. Okay, I think that's gonna kill him. Shit. Okay. That's okay. We can bring it back. Okay. Can I reach him? I can. Okay. A little bit of fan over there. Those 2 elemental totem again. This is which one? Okay, it's his turn. He'll probably scale a porter. I don't know if he can. I only have 1. Poison won't really matter. I can't attack. I could just play dead. But then that. Okay, we're just gonna end turn. Do I do poison? I'm not really that hurt, so it doesn't really matter to heal me that much, and my maximum health isn't really enough to survive 3 attacks. It is enough to survive 2. Maybe we do just do that and end turn. Okay, good. Scale portation on the ground next to me. Okay, so he'll probably kill me. Maybe I can survive the 2 because 24 damage. Oh, nice. Okay. Hell yeah. And our friend here. I'm hoping this will heal my friend. Let's see. Doesn't help. Okay. Do another one. Hell yeah. Look at that. Whew. Good deal. Very cool. Very cool. Let's get group our team back together. Gloves of teleportation. Huge. Very cool. Okay. Let's pick up the other. That was an awesome fight. Angela, lockpicks, gold, wood chips, and a bloodstained journal. Let's see. Read. If the rumors are true, I'll be rich as an ancient. Can't expect less from a king's vault, even one on a prison island. If it's anything like the Silver Glen jails, getting out will be as easy as getting in. They'll take any sorcerer these days, and that's easy enough to fake. Landed. Found a good mark right away. Says he's got a teleporter spell I can filch easy enough. Just had to say I'd escape with him. Far be it from me to lead a stranger to all that gold, though. So close I can almost smell it. The vault ought to be just outside the prison. If I can believe Barbara. Her map's my golden ticket. I see it behind my lids when I close my eyes. Okay. So this person very clearly heard about the gloves from somebody, but knew that the crocodiles had them, and then immediately died to the crocodiles. So let's go ahead and use our bedroll. Rest up. We can save. And so the teleportation gloves, as far as I know, is one method to get off the island. Oh, cool. A herring. I'll take those. That is one method to get off the island. But I'm not entirely sure how to use that as a method to get off the island. 41% experience. Alright, let's see what else.
Someone here. That someone ain't you.
That's fair enough. I don't know who you are. An oil flask for 72. An invisibility potion. Why is this guy got... He's got some good stuff. Alright. Okay, so let's give him those. He doesn't have any gold. I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I could use it to barter for. Because this is 72 and this is 89. Okay. I'll give him these. Give him that. Give him these. Yeah, I'll give him the herring. There we go. So now I only need to spend 37 instead of 89. And if I can get some slightly better clothes, and is that all I can give him? I have a water essence. I'll keep that. I don't really know what to do with it, but I might as well keep it. Yeah, go ahead and trade that. Oh, sorry, sir. I am dumb. I am an idiot. Okay, so end that. That's fine. And the oil flask is a good thing for him to have. I'm going to wear the gloves, so teleportation. Ifan can wear the stained shirt and the muddy mittens. Look at that. What the... I didn't mean to pull out my weapon. I did not realize that that would do that. Okay, let's go ahead and sort by type again. These keys, I don't need these keys. We're going to put those into my backpack. Get them out of my inventory. Lockpicks are not useful to me, so he can have them. A threadbare gown. Okay. Let's see. No. Evan, put your weapon away. I don't know how to put... Why do I even have my weapon out? Okay. I accidentally clicked tab. And that apparently
The woman
withdraws
looks
your
out on the
weapon.
gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Nice. That's
Haven't
cute.
seen you around here before.
Nope. Margot,
You?
I'm... Tell her you just arrived.
Don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place.
That makes
You
sense.
here alone?
Let's just say I'm alone.
She gives you a long look.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you've got those, you'll be alright.
Fair enough,
Some
Margot.
of us haven't got anyone at all anymore.
Ask why she's here alone.
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting
how
for them
sad.
to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
That's very sad. Sorry. Sorry, Margot. Ask her to tell you more. What were her
Her
boys like?
eyes sparkle.
Yeah?
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
Alright. Yeah, let's just...
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of.
Nice. Well, that doesn't
I'd
help.
like to give something to you too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul.
Oh, very
Take
nice.
care of yourself.
Let's see. What does she
Here?
have to... Ooh.
You're a sweet one.
Teacher skill restoration. It's a bit too expensive. I have a scroll of restoration, which is pretty cool. I don't have enough to buy this. I don't have anybody that does those spells anyway. The potion bottles could be good, and these could be really good, but that's so expensive. How much is one? 288, so it's like a skill book. Sell this to her for 21. She doesn't even have that much money. Okay, well, I can't get anything from her. Thank you, Margot. That was nice. That was cool. Got myself a little skill book. It's helpful. What about this guy?
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
Ask what he means. You've never
We
met
are
before.
unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious.
I see what you mean.
So tell me your tale.
Yeah,
Start
sure.
from the beginning. Start from where you come.
Fane, explain that you come from another land, another time, another world, almost.
I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do.
Who is this guy?
Tell me what you find.
Yeah, he's got a lot of questions. Fane say that you seek to learn about this new world, and to learn what happened to the old.
I understand. Now tell me how your story ends.
Okay, pause for a moment. You're not sure, but you hope it ends with answers.
To draw back the veil and see the truth is no simple task. To seek the unknown, maybe even the unknowable.
Yeah.
We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick.
Thank him for the gift. He gave me
It is
something.
nothing.
Okay.
Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Yeah, cool. Ooh, okay, so he's got Geomancer skill books, which is great. This could be a good one for... this could be a good one to have. I like contamination. It's good for being undead. Give me a ruby. That's great. It's a wild thing to give somebody you've just met. But okay, so I can't buy anything from him, but we can make a note on our map that right here is Geo Skills. Cool. Alright, and we'll continue on. I do know that somewhere along the coast this way we'll have a fight with a guy named Migo, who is pretty tough, but I think we can get some pretty good stuff off of him if we can take him down. But we'll have to see. What do we got? We got a sting tail over here. There's a minor healing potion. Can I take it? He's sleeping, so. Yeah, cool. A bedroll. I don't need that, though. A frying pan. It's a nice weapon, I guess. Alright. He really needs to get some magical armor. He doesn't have any. Just not great. But this dog.
The dog focuses at the cat at your feet, baring its teeth and growling.
Sorry, buddy. Okay. Empty potion bottle, pigskin gloves.
Save your spirit to fight the Reaper.
Those are great. I need those. Okay. We'll have to figure out how to get those.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand.
Can I, as him, can I? Okay. Cool. Let's go back. Yeah.
All the worse for old Dane. He crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I would have liked to ease his way out.
That's fair.
Exactly.
Okay. Alright, well, let's talk to her again.
Hero's walk is never done.
Ooh, okay, so this is polymorph. We don't have anybody polymorph. This skill, though, I've heard is just really, really good. But what we can get, these and this. What? How does this get what? Patrolman Kraus. Alright, I'm gonna save right here. I'm not against save scumming. So, I think we're gonna just reach for our weapons, because if it's just one, I can take him pretty easily. Yeah. Oh, okay. He might not be that easy. Okay. Let's go ahead and... You know what? I'm just gonna start shooting him. We got 3 shots at him. That's 31 damage. Pretty good. We can teleport him. Okay, we gotta move a little bit. We can spend 2 AP moving him. So if I moved right here, that's 2 AP. It should be enough to teleport him. Can I teleport him? I don't think that'll matter. Is there any other place that they can teleport him that would be better? Teleport him down here.
Prepare yourself.
Good. And then we can conjure Incarnate right next to him. That way. If he tries to move, it'll attack. And we can just swing at him twice with this little guy. Awesome. Very cool. 29 damage. Knockdown. That's not great at all.
I'm fading.
Okay, good. Let's go ahead and... Okay, we can do an elemental totem on this blood over here. We can cast the... He's gonna go before Ithan does. I don't think there's any way I can really... How much does this cost to do? It only costs 1. So if I do this and Farsight Infusion, that's a pretty decent turn, and then I can go with my Dimensional Bolt. We can no, he has 52. The Dimensional Bolt's not going to do anything. I guess I could Shields Up and make myself less of a way to die. But I don't think 9 is going to save him. Oh, damn. Okay. I really don't know what to do here. Let's see. Okay, so he's gonna shoot. He's gonna do magical damage. It's not gonna do anything. He's going to be able to attack, so he's gonna have to move in 2 AP and then attack for 2. Ifen's just gonna die. I don't really have a way to save Ifen. So I think what we do then is we have the resurrection scroll, so when he does die, I can bring it back. I guess we just try and hit him as much as we can, lower that magic armor. Okay, that's physical damage. I forgot about that. Okay, get in there and hit him once. Good. Okay, and end turn. Good. Hit him again. Now you're gonna shoot Ifan. Kill him. Shoot me. Kill me. Okay. So now we can resurrect Ifan. And we can put him up here. Give him the high ground. And then we can also cast Restoration on him. Ifan will get to go very soon. So now we can do another totem for physical damage because he doesn't have any shields. Shoot him once. Can you run an attack? I can. Good. You'll shoot. Oh, in turn. Good. And then Ifan can kill him off. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. This is really, I mean, not great that I had to use. Not great that multiple. I've had to use quite a few of my. Ooh, jagged ring. Got a good amount of gold and arrows. Yeah, hey, I mean, that's great. Very cool. Okay. So. Pigskin gloves. That's awesome. He also needs some magic armor, so we're going to give him that. He did get some. Those arrows are great. So we only have 3 resurrection scrolls left. We're going to have to be very careful about how we go in the future. Let's go ahead and take that. We're rested. We're good to go. We're going to save. And let's keep making our way down the coast. We're kind of just... I want to just try and... let's go this way, actually. Oh, what's happening? Okay, I think this is where we find Migo.
Is that thing eating corpses?
Ooh, Migo is strong. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I don't know if we can take on Migo, to be honest. I know that Migo can give us some really strong armor if we are able to kill him. So let's just save here and we will attempt it. I think we need to get the jump on him though. And also can I do some tactical repositioning with our friend? Is there any way I can get him like up on this rock or up here? Is that possible? Because if he can get up here on the high ground, it can be pretty good for just hitting him with... Oh, there's no way to get up there. Okay. I think we're gonna just have to run back around. Oop. Okay, so we can walk past him and he doesn't really do anything. How do we want to do this? Because if we're focus firing him, I think we can take him out. Honestly, maybe we just start the fight straight up fossil striking him so he can't really move. Just get the little bit of damage.
You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now he's got to spend quite a bit of his movement to get away from that oil. Cool, okay. And then we can throw another oil flask at him. Good. And then we can... Can I... Ooh, I can. Okay. We can do oily arrows. We can encourage.
Prepare yourself.
And then we can shoot him. Good. Okay. We can first we can pick him up. Choose a destination to teleport. Right back into the oil over here. And then we can conjure incarnate next to him. He'll kill my incarnate really quickly, but that's okay. And we can elemental totem. He has more physical than magic, so we're gonna make it a magical one. Cool. And we're going to shoot him with this. And we're gonna target it this way so he doesn't overrun that way. Oh, okay. And we'll hit him again. Okay, I think. Yeah, nice. Attack of opportunity. What are we gonna do? That's fine. Spend your turns attacking my incarnate. That's what I want. Awesome, 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 awesome. We can fossil strike again. Okay. We're gonna fossil strike the ground over here. Really just, this is the whole plan, is just CC the hell out of everybody. Keep them in the spot. And we can attack 2 times. Okay, oh, I've healed him. I'm not sure with what. Okay, well. Okay, magic armor is what he doesn't have anymore. So we can now attack with this and see what. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's a bummer. Because now I think he can run through that pretty easily. All right, well, we've made a pretty big dent into all of this stuff, so maybe can't move, crippled. Turns over. Alright, me go. Enraged. Okay. Oh, he still can't move very fast because of the oil, so that's great. Does he have... He still does have armor. Maybe if I attack twice, can I get his armor down, and then it can crippling shot him. Can pin down. And then he's still stuck. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to... Yeah. But, I mean, a third shot is good enough. Okay. We can do another elemental totem. Fire this time. I mean, we're just really wailing away at him. He hasn't even gotten a shot off at us. And just do one more fire attack. Yeah, yeah. Can you move now? Yeah, we can hit him. And we got him. Look at that. Damn, that was really cool. That was a great fight. He well could have just destroyed us if he got to attack, but I think the main thing is starting the fight off using Fossil Strike really holds him in place. I mean, that oil flask really did help too. Let them spend a turn moving closer, drop them back with teleportation, and then just lock them down from there. Really just made a huge difference. So Migo's ring and Migo's breastplate. Two very helpful things. I actually don't think either of us can wear this though, because we don't have strength of 11. But that's okay. We'll take it anyway. We can use the Migo's ring, which would be really good on. So let's see. Physical 12, magic 12. 24 and 21. Okay, so he needs the rings. He needs that. He can't wear this. And neither can our friend over here wear this. Okay, so that's just going to be a thing of... I mean, if we can sell it for the amount it says it sells for, that would be amazing. Pigskin gloves. Okay. Very cool. Oh, we did... Did we purchase the... I don't think we ever actually got finished purchasing the stuff from the healer lady over here, because we were gonna buy a mushroom. Yeah, we never did. Okay, so take those two, take that. I'm assuming that also helps with something. We have 6. Like golden teaspoon, we don't need that. By no means do we need that. Polymorph skills would be really nice, but how much does this sell for? 112. I also want to get at least 4 of these. It's 288. So I sell this. Sure. Let's just get rid of the tea herbs. We don't need that. We've held them on. I don't know why I would keep those. We'll get rid of this. So we still don't have enough to get all of this. I mean, if we get the water essence in, what do we need? That's 56. We're at 157. So if we balanced it out, we have 1 gold. And we can get this stuff. Hey, why not? Now, we can get health potions. We can get a poison potion. Yeah, cool. So let's go H. We're going to combine. So, I want to put 3 of these. We'll go with 3. Okay. We'll go 2. Okay. Combine. Combine. Add in this, combine. Very cool. Okay. That's great. We do need to get some arrowheads. That would be really good for us to have. Migo's breastplate can go back over here because that's the guy. Fane is the one who sells everything anyway. Give these to him. We've got 3 of our own. Very cool. Look at that. We're really making progress here. Let's go ahead and rest up. Not that we haven't, and we'll save here. Okay. Is there any path along over here that we could go to? No, this is pretty much a dead end. Fine. That was a great fight, though. I very underleveled fought Migo and was still able to just absolutely obliterate him without taking any damage. Okay, so I do know from talking to the Lester lady, Griff's henchmen, there's a place where you can play cards with them, and they will immediately try and fight you. And you know, I'm gonna take those guys out to help save our friend.
When another divine arises,
first, that's Rezik. What does he have?
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts and doesn't look up as you approach.
I do like that we're just tapping some random guy on the shoulder. Hey, talk to me.
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
Any advice for a recent arrival?
Hold on to yourself, my friend. The fort is full of decent folks turned savage by confinement. Do not let it happen to you.
Ask if he has any goods.
Goods? Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Have a look.
Okay, he's got restoration spell books. He's got an eye. That's wild. Okay, we don't need restoration. But, again, like with many things, we are going to mark here for Restoration skills. Accept. Very cool. Okay. So, kind of just building up our location data. Where can we get certain things?
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Uh-oh.
As she
You okay?
catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts...
Ben missed!
Ben missed.
Ben missed! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer!
Oh, wow, okay. FN. And laugh off the accusation. Tell her need not to fear. Nobody's given a contract. I will say this.
Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody!
Well, she's not having a good day. Seeing my friend, FN. Alright, we're gonna make our way up here. I'm pretty sure this is where we can play some...
Looky here, mates. Fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do.
I wonder why.
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Sure.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Yeah, play your hand.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then.
I'll be having your feet then. Furrow your brow and say that's impossible. He's clearly cheating. Raise an eyebrow. Is that how this works?
I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
Let's see. We could just go the aggressive route. Suggest there is a more compromise that satisfies you. Yeah, let's go Scholar.
To be sure, Chief. Pay up and you get to keep your eyes. Sounds pretty satisfying, don't it?
No, I ain't giving him nothing. Yeah, I'm not handing over
We'll
anything.
see about that, Freshie.
Cool, okay. It is a bit of a bummer that I am like right in the middle of combat, because that doesn't help me in the slightest. But can I drop him down? How far? If I go here and I take this guy, can I just drop him really far? 'Cause what's the furthest away I can? Nowhere, just immediate death, but I can drop him down here. Okay. And then that makes it to where I can run, get back a little bit more. Okay, we'll try that. See you later. And then if I move 1 AP over here, then I can Conjure Incarnate and Farsight Infusion. Yep. That's fine. We're going to Conjure Incarnate and conjure it on the fire. And then we can give it a Farsight Infusion. So now it can do a ranged attack, and it already has the fireball. So both times it can hurt 2. It doesn't have to move, and it can just do the damage. Very cool. What are you gonna do? Sure. Okay. These guys are probably going to want to get into range into melee combat with me. So if I do this here, give a little extra fire damage, we can. Does he have? Yeah, he still has armor. But if I go elemental totem, elemental arrows, I can do flaming arrows. Will encourage. I can increase my damage, and then 1 shot here, and that should do pretty good damage. Yep, nice. Mosquito swarm, if then almost. Yep. Burn him up, good deal. That's what you get. Go fire totem. And we can go Good shocking attack. Good, good. Yeah, this guy's gonna have to run his way up. Waste all of his turns. Love that. Sir Laura playing defense. Locking him down. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think we're just gonna wail away at him. I have fire arrows. Yeah, so what is that? Fire arrowhead adds 4 to 5 fire damage. Yeah. So let's just go. Boom. 2. And 3. Die on its turn. Yep. And then it is the Incarnate's turn. Okay. So this is 2. So we want to move as close as we can get. Right in the middle. So if he walks by, he has to take damage from us. And there we go. Waste your time hitting my Incarnate, which is great for me. Very cool. Okay. We can do... what does he have? He has armor. We do it here. That'll do magic damage. And then we can blast him with the Dimensional Bolt. And we can hit him with a Firebolt. Hit him with that. And then Ifan can finish him off. There we go. Very cool. We're making quick work of like everybody we meet because we're just... Oh, yep. Oh, no, oh no. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna soon not be on fire anymore, Ifan, and then we'll re-heal you. Can you, like, quit being on fire, my man? Come on, what are you doing? Slug's Axe. Stained Shirt, Tea Herbs, a Sweeper. Sure. What about Ralvo? What does he have? He should have... He has no gold? What is this guy doing? Okay, and then... Bottle Top. Ooh, nice. Okay. So we got gloves, a bowl. The poison arrowhead is what we want the most. We'll go H, combine this and this. Combine these. Beautiful. Okay. Get out of that. We'll go inventory. We just put that in there. Very cool. Okay. What else is there up here? Minor healing potion. Ooh, an identifying glass. That is great. It costs you like 100 gold for an identifying glass, which is pretty wild. It's like so much to spend on something like that, so I'm glad I didn't have to.
Stay back. Stay back.
Yeah, I know, you don't like me. Okay, so I have heard... Oh,
You there. You just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Ask why he wants to know.
I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Tell him you're not interested in any matter your friends can't hear.
Noble. But after the Magicers take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Let's see what he has for sale. Ah, this guy's got some arrow thurge, which again, we don't need.
Stay back.
A washboard.
Back. Keep that monster bednest away from me.
Ooh, that sells pretty good. That sells pretty good. We can sell that. He has 18 gold, so we can try and get the 18 from him. And really any way we can.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmest away from me.
18.
It's too tight.
Sure, let's just get the 13. Accept. And Arrow Thurge. Is this where this guy hangs out? And okay, so we can just map here. Arrow skills. Took me forever to type that. I do not know why. All right, so I feel like I remember there being, oh cool, that's a good amount of.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
She ain't coming back.
There should be a place where there's like a fight with turtles, like these big void-woken turtles, as far as I know. Ooh, okay, crafty weaponry. A word of advice to the unarmed: find a sharp piece of metal, wrap one in a cloth. Okay. Yeah. That makes us
Come on,
a book.
old man.
That's cool. There was a book up here. Oh no, it burnt up. Did it really get destroyed? Oh no. I feel like the book was to help me make the firestorm grenades, and well, I guess that's fitting. I burnt up the firestorm grenade book. Okay, how far away are we from the level? About 975 experience to the next level. Okay. Like I said, I think there is a fight with some turtles somewhere that could be really good to get us our next level up. And I do know that there is a way to get off the island with the teleportation gloves. But I don't know if I'm leveled up enough to really try and get my way off of...
I wonder where this leads.
To make my way out of Fort Joy. So, can I'm gonna pick this up. It might over encumber me. It doesn't. That's cool. Okay. So if I go H and I go combine, can I put this in there? And then let's say I just do 4. There we go. Yep. Okay. Very cool. So we were able to make a bunch of those. I'm pretty sure too, if I go... Okay, no. Let's do half the stack. And then put the other stack. Can I combine these and make a bigger one? I can. Okay. We just start making a bunch of bigger ones. They heal quite a bit more. I don't have that much health, but at some point I will, and I haven't really been using them, so I might as well just kind of... 2, okay. 2, okay. Combine. Okay. Medium healing. So now, if I go... I'm going to just put all 3 of these in, but I'm only going to combine 1. We'll combine 2 of them. That way it gives me... Now I have 2 of these. I have 1 of these, and then if I add 1 in here, and I add this, combine, what do I get? Wow. Huge healing. Okay. So the same can be done with our... Let's go 4. Let's go 3. Combine. Okay. That's great. Now, if I do 1, combine those, get a big one. Yeah, okay. So, empty potion bottle. I mean, I can just pop that in there. Get this in here. Can really just go all out. We can find more empty potion bottles. Split this in half. Put both halves up. Combine them both. Combine them both. That way I have large, medium. I can put one in, combine. And then I can put one in, combine. There we go. Huge poison vial. So those are just going to be helpful for later on. I didn't need as many as I had anyway. Might have made a mistake. It might be silly to do that, but I don't really care. We're going to put them into our backpacks so they aren't readily available to use. This is 60. I feel like there's going to be a place that I can store it so that I can like come back and use it later, but as of right now, I think we're pretty good on... Yeah, that's just wild to heal so much. We can take those down. We could give the healing potions to our friend. Can these stack? Yeah, they can stack. Okay. Let's go ahead and sort by type. I like sorting by type. Alright, on our way. Anything over here we can grab? A dead human. What do we got? Just what we were talking about. Very cool. Anything? Oh, wow. Stained pants, more movement. Was there something? I felt like there was a noise of like maybe a thing I could dig up, or I'm not seeing it. Okay, well. What did I get from there? I got quite a bit of gold, and Amadouvier, I don't know how to say that. Okay, cool. Got us quite a bit of gold though. That was really nice. Yeah, so I think what we can do, have a look at our, ooh, we got so much going on. Okay. Griff doesn't know a way out. We'll have to try something else. Okay, so these are the Escape from Fort Joy, the Path of Common Knowledge. Griff doesn't know. Path of Greatest Resistance. Alexander and Dallas executed a treasonous magister. Other rebels in the order may help us escape. Have faith. You can always find your way out. Okay, easy enough. Okay, yeah, we found our way down to the arena. I want to get a few levels before I fight in the arena. You only have one chance in the arena. If you lose, you're just done. There's nothing else. And I'm pretty sure following through on that quest can help you get your collar off. So, the murderous Geist. The Geist at the beach is dead. The bloody corpses at his feet suggest it may be wise to give... No, we already killed him, so it doesn't really matter. Elf Elodie. Oh, yes. So we can go down there. And the Vault of Brachus Rex. A raid on the ancient vault ended badly for the thief who planned it. Perhaps he might succeed where they failed. We might succeed where they failed. Okay. The lone wolf assassin Ifan joined me in Fort Joy. He has business here. I should ask him about it. We could do that. We can talk to our friend Ifan. But I think for now, I think this was a pretty good episode. We got quite a bit done. We solidified our party. We got through some really good fights. That fight with Amigo where we just locked him down. Very much shouldn't have been able to beat him. And I made just some really good use of oil and crowd control. Made that fight look pretty easily. Yeah, we're going to... I think we're going to end it here. I feel like this is a fairly good place to stop. And yeah, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel. And if you can, like, comment, subscribe at the bottom. And yeah, thank you so much. I can't wait for the next one. And yeah, have a great day.